Hello students, welcome to Suntech Engineering Solutions. Today I'm starting the very basic lecture of MATLAB. This lecture is actually for the beginners, the ones who don't know how to write commands in a command window, how to open Simulink files, how to open MATLAB files, script files. So this is a very basic lecture. Before starting the lecture, I'm giving you a very quick overview of the basic things in MATLAB. So then we will start in detail. If you guys are interested in learning MATLAB from the very beginning and in more depth, then just write a comment and we can arrange a live meeting and discussion in more depth. When we open the MATLAB, we find these windows. This is the area from where we can quickly access our codes. This is the command window where we can write the commands. The workspace where we can view the variable and their sizes and their values. And this is the ribbon. Here is the new script. Just clicking on the new script, in this window we can write the MATLAB code and run it. How to make a new file, script or maybe Simulink file, or how to open file, we can open these files from here. Here we can open the Simulink file. Here help is very important, we will discuss about it in detail in this lecture. So if you want to learn about MATLAB, just click on the Learn MATLAB and you will find this window. These are a lot of courses that MATLAB is providing free of charges. So you can learn many things related to MATLAB. For the very beginning, this is very important thing. We can open the different type of plots and the apps. These are actually the different MATLAB apps. We can access it. And the installed apps. These are already installed in MATLAB. If you guys are interested in these topics, then we will prepare more such videos for you. So moving towards our lecture today, and start. In every software that you are working in every software, you have to know about the different areas. Like this is the command window, we are writing the command, this is the workspace. And you can even change the location of these by just click and place it anywhere you want. These are actually the MATLAB different sections. So you can move these sections in different areas where you want. It's up to you. Like you can even remove these. If you don't need the workspace, then you can remove it. Or if you don't need this current folder, you can even remove this. So it's up to you. Yeah, if we can minimize it, we can maximize it. Minimize it, then it will not be shown here. Like you can even open it again. You can even close the window. So this is actually a few steps that is important before starting work. I know any software. Another thing which is very important in MATLAB is the help file. This is very important. If you open this documentation, then you will find out that in regarding the MATLAB codes, regarding the MATLAB everything, you can check all these things in this area. Like this MATLAB, the Simulink, the different parameters, the different steps or different procedures regarding Simulink. If you want to read about this, like you can even getting started. And it's very easy. This is actually a complete guide regarding MATLAB. If you don't know anything about MATLAB, then you have to start from the first step, like getting started, how to import or export the data. And if you want to know about, to learn about the basic mathematics, then you can open this mathematics. If you want to work in graphics like plots and different types of plots, you can open it and there will be multiple options in each area.
Help?
Yeah, in help. This is very important. Every programmer need help in software because no one is perfect in software. We are almost learning from these help files. You can see here there are different types of examples regarding the different codes. There are different procedures, different examples, and different types of blocks available in. If you want to know about the elementary math, open it, and there will be different examples regarding elementary mathematics. So this help file is very important. If you want to learn a software in detail, then you must be aware of the help files. This is actually a complete documentation, a very detailed documentation. And even you can take help from internet. Like if you have any difficulty regarding any function, then you can type in Google and search for the required section or for the required thing that you want to learn about it.
So could you ask the help now for any function, for example?
Yeah, we will find if you want to know about the k-means, like we have already discussed about it, then you will find this is a function k-means. There is a function k-means, and if you click on this search button, it will find out the different pages regarding k-means, where k-means is using, the k-means word is using. Like in this k-means clustering, k-means cluster and cluster analysis, there are multiple pages. If you want to know, you will find out that there are actually 47 results in my documentation help file. So there will be,
for example, now ask the help about k-means.
Okay, like here, if you want to know, open it in new tab. You can open it in new tab. You can open multiple tabs.
Now the page is stop. Now the page is stop. I don't know why.
It is not showing.
No, just page and stop. No. Now, if you, for example, if you choose help.
Yeah, you can.
No, I don't see. Just the white slide.
White slide. You are not seeing the help file, the help page. It's not shared. It's actually not shared. So I want to share this file also. Yeah, you can see it now.
Oh, okay. Yes. No. Okay. No.
Yeah,
okay.
There's. I think I have to start from that page again.
Yeah, from the help. Yes.
Yeah, again I will have to start from this help file. Yeah, it's a documentation. From the documentation, you can find. You can search here. Like we have worked on k-means, as I told you that we have already worked on k-means. So
now share the page.
Yes,
the page, share every page, I think.
Yeah, I think I have to share every page. So I have to share this page also. It's shared now.
Yes, now share. Yeah.
Okay. No, now you can see this k-means clustering. There are different pages regarding k-means clustering. Like in this result, you can see there are 47 outputs that MATLAB give me regarding k-means. Yeah, these are all related to k-means. There are some similarities, or some maybe the name is using in these pages. So we have to open these like in new tab. It's like in open new tab. Then you can open it in multiple. You can open multiple tabs here in this area. Like I want to open multiple pages at a time to quickly learn. Yeah, here you can see the k-means clustering. Then you can know about the description. There is a syntax. It's showing in your system or not?
That's good. Now I see.
Okay, you can see the syntax. There are the different syntax of k-means clustering. This is actually the function, and these are the different parameters of this function. So we can use it in multiple ways. In the function is same in k-means, but there are different types of variables or parameters that we want to find out. If you want to find the centroid also of the k-means, then we have to use these three commands, any of the three commands. So you can see in the description what does it mean, why it's using the two parameters and giving output of one variable. The output will be in one variable. It's using 4 parameters and saving it in a single variable. So you can learn from the description also what does it mean. The actual, these are the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth. So it's actually the description regarding each of the command, and you can see in this is an example regarding k-means clustering. We can even copy this example in our command window and run it to see the output of the commands, the different lines. So this is important to know about each line. Like you have to know about what does it mean. So you have to know about each of the lines. These are the different examples. Like you can see there are different centroids. There are 2 clusters, so there is finding 2 centroids also. That's in more detail. If you want to know about k-means clustering in more detail, then you have to read all the pages. This k-means clustering. This is more information regarding k-means clustering. I want to deliver the message that help file is very important for learning in k-means clustering, or in learning about in MATLAB, any topic related to MATLAB. You have to know what are the different defined functions in MATLAB. It's also an important thing. You cannot use that defined function as a variable in your MATLAB. We will practice on it, and what does I mean. Okay, next thing, if you want to save your file somewhere else, like this is my location of the file. My file is located in load forecasting master. It is in this location, in C drive, in this location. This is the code. These are the different folders. If you want to change the folder name, the first thing you have to write cd, then give it some space, backslash, and in which drive you want to save your file, then you have to enter. the drive name. If you want to save your file in C drive, then just enter it. Sorry, it's a backslash is important. We have to you cannot see it to see. Name is non-existent. Name is non-existent. Sorry. It's C. It's in that way. C drive. I want to copy it in C drive, and here you can see my file location is changed to C drive. So if I'm writing anything in MATLAB, any code related to MATLAB, then it will be saved in C drive. It will not save in any other folder, just it will save in C drive. If I want to copy it in like somewhere else, like in users, I want to copy it in users folder, then I have to again type backslash. If I'm not typing backslash after users, then it will give me, yeah, it's good, it's not giving error. Yeah. And if I want to copy it again in users in another folder, then again I have to write backslash. Then I have to find out what is in users. Like in users, these are the different documents, the different folders. So for example, I'm saving it in InWin. Yeah, so it's saving in InWin. You can see the folder name are coming in after the C drive. So this is actually the location of file where I have to copy, or for example, I'm running a script file. Then that script file will save in that folder. No, sorry. That script file will not copy in that folder. Script file will run only in its own location. For example, if I have saved my script file in D drive, then I have selected this location to my MATLAB. It's the MATLAB location. But if I'm running the script file, it will change its location. Some of the variables we type are saving just in temporary. When we close the MATLAB, those variables are also closed. They will not be saved permanently. So you have to know about it that when we are writing something in a command window, then those commands will be saved only until the MATLAB software is open. If we close that software, those all variables will be closed again or will be removed automatically. So this is actually just about the location, how location is important in MATLAB. Another thing is to define a variable. For example, I am writing a constant value 25. I'm not giving it any variable name. ANS is defined variable. If I'm not giving it another variable name, then it will save in ANS. You can see that is automatically coming in MATLAB. We cannot use it somewhere else. It will give us error if I'm using it in some other codes. Like I'm giving just random values to answer. So I cannot use it somewhere else, but I can move a variable name to this one. Do you know about, do you understand what I mean?
You know, yes. Do you mean I have to firstly define the variables after that?
Yeah, for example, I am doing what let's see, I am multiplying this answer. Its value is 25. Mean 25 is stored in this answer.
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I'm multiplying this to answer value. So answer is automatically in MATLAB, its value is automatically saved as 25 in my case. So if I'm using it, you can see that its value is changed from 25 to 250. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, its value
because you're divine. Yeah, divine answer 25.
Yeah, 25 is automatically changed because I am not giving it another variable name.
So if you write, for example, 10 multiply answer and answer a capital letter.
Answer what?
Answer, just change the first letter.
Yeah.
From the A to A capital letter.
Yeah, it will automatically update it. If I'm subtracting something like from answer, for example, I'm subtracting 10 from answer, then its answer is 250. So its value is minus 240 because I'm subtracting this value from 10. So its value is changing with the each command. You can understand that if because these are changing. Why? Because I'm not giving another variable name to these commands. Like here, I didn't save these in another variable. I didn't save these variables in another variable. So it's automatically taking answer as my variable. So I'm writing different commands, but all these commands are temporary saving in my this location. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I
okay,
understand.
now we have to change our like I want to give it a name y is equal to 25 using the same procedure, but I'm giving it a name y. Being 25 value will be automatically moved in y. So y is my defined variable. It's not MATLAB defined variable. It is giving us y is equal to 25. It's not giving us answer is equal to 25 because I gave it a name, another name y.
Yeah, it will keep in the workspace. Look here, answer and y.
Yeah, there is the difference, answer and y. So one variable is predefined in MATLAB. MATLAB is automatically taking it as an answer if I'm not giving it another name. But if I gave it some variable name or some characters, I write some characters and equal sign and give it a constant value, then it will save in that variable. I can even give it another name. I can even change it. Like I want to multiply this y value to 10. So its value is 250. Now it's moved in x variable. So I have defined two variables, y and x. My y value is multiplying with 10 to get another value x. I can even store it again in y, like y is equal to 10 multiplied by y. Means my variable value will be changed automatically. It will be updated in this command. The y value will be changing in this command because I am multiplying the 10 to y value, but I am also storing that value in y again. So the previous value will be removed and it will be updated with the new value. You can see the y value is 250 now. So it's changed because I am taking it as a variable. I'm taking another value var is equal to 25, and I'm also inserting a semicolon. Then you can see what will happen. Variable is equal to 25, but it is not giving it is not showing again the variable value like in this way, because I'm stopping this value to again give it to the value to me. The semicolons actually stop this value here. It is not displaying the value again. And in this workspace, these are all the variables that we are using in our case. We have used these four variables. For example, you have a very long code and you want to know about its size, or you want to know about its value. Yeah, it's just a single value. So it's giving us a value. If it's in matrix form, it will give us like 1x20, or in that fashion, it will give us rows and columns. In rows and columns, it will give us the value. So if you want to find out what is my answer value, you can either type answer to find out the answer value, or you can find out from here what is the value of answer. And the third way is double click on this answer, and here you will find out that it is giving me the value minus 240. Yeah, in table form, it is giving me in table form 1x1 double value. Sometimes we have very large matrices or very large arrays, so all the values are not showing here again. Then double click on the variable and find out what are the different values. To find the different variables and their values, then we have to type whose and see what is its output. Its name of variable, its size, it is giving us the size, bytes, class, it's a cell, double, array, what, or double or integer, what is its value, and attributes. So its attributes are no attributes. These are the different variables, their sizes, their bytes. So this is actually the different the list of all the variables. If you want to find out the list of all variables that we have used in our command in our codes, then we can use the command whose in our command window. We can even type who, and only the variable names will be coming in this list. So this is the difference between who and whos. Clear is actually using for clearing a variable name. Like we have four variables, and I want to clear the variable a and s. Answer will be clear. You can see there is no answer value here now. If I am writing answer and find out that there is no value in answer, It's empty now. To clear all the variables, then this command is using clear all. Clear all is also important. It will clear all the variables. You will find out in this list in workspace there will be no variables in our list. You can see all the variables are now finished. If I am writing,
I see you every code you start with the clear all. Why?
Yeah, it's important because if you are running the code and you are running another code and you haven't cleared those variables, those all variables, then it will slow down MATLAB. So before running the code, any code, you have to clear the previous all the variables from the MATLAB memory to quickly run the code in your MATLAB. For example, if I'm writing now y, I have used y here. You can see I have used y here, but now I have cleared this. If I'm writing y, then it's giving me an error, like it is undefined function or variable, because it is cleared from the MATLAB memory. It's not recognizing now what is y. Another thing is CLC, clear command screen. It is important. For example, you can see in my command window there are so many different commands and I want to remove all these commands. Then I have to just clear these commands. Just in one click, CLC, all the commands from my command window will be clear. And third thing,
CLC delete the command, not all delete the variables.
Remove all the commands from the command window. It's not clearing the variables. It's actually removing all the commands that displayed on our command window. It is actually clearing everything.
So that we have to use the CLC and the clear all.
Yeah, third is also one of this is also another important thing. It's close all. Close all is actually closing all the figures. The previous figures will be closed. Running again the code, you have to close all the figures, remove all the commands or all the outputs from the command window, and empty your workspace. These three things are very important in starting running a code.
I can write three together, CLC and clear all and close all. I can use three.
Yeah, you have to use these three. If you write quit, your MATLAB will be closed. Total MATLAB software will be closed. Along with the script files, help file, command window, everything will be closed. This help file, you have, like, we can open help file from here. So you can even type help and click, it will open a help file. Yeah, right, CLC, so it's giving me help of that previous command. And if, for example, if you want to documentation for home, it's actually this documentation. We can even open it with F1 by clicking F1 key. We can even open our documentation file. And for example, if you want to open the previous command, is what commands I have used in my list. From the keyboard, you can click on the above arrow. Above arrow, you will find out all these previous commands in my MATLAB. It's actually in my memory. It's in MATLAB memory. If I close MATLAB, then all these commands will not be showing again. So we can even type it from here. Like for example, if you want to you want this command again, then just move it forward above and type it here. It's very easy. Yeah.
Where's recently file? How come to see recently file from where?
Beside control panel, there are up, down keys, left or right keys. There are 4 keys actually. So you have to click on the above key. Another thing is you can find out in here there is FX.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a browse for functions. You can move it here. Find out multiple functions that are already in there, that are defined in MATLAB. If you want to find out the functions related to mathematics, elementary maths, arithmetic, you can find these commands. These are already defined functions in MATLAB. FX, that's addition. For addition, we are using plus sum, cumulative sum, moving sum, difference, product. These are so many functions. So these are actually important because most of the time we are using these functions in our codes. Click on it, you will find out there it's detail about. You can even
take more help regarding mode. Reminder after division. So it's actually the reminder. It's giving us the reminder value. If you want to know more in more detail, then you can move to more help. You will find out more help regarding mode. Or we can search for any command like k-means. It is showing me the k-means. You can find out it is giving me a short summary of k-means command. I can even pick it from here directly. Just type it here, just double click on it and it will be shown, it will be inserted in my command line. It's the ABC of MATLAB.
I know that, and all this information, I know this information, but I sometimes I criticize myself. Maybe I didn't start from the correct path, so that I ask you to start from the scratch.
Yeah, it's
You understand me?
yeah, it's starting from scratch. You have to know some basic things. If you don't know why I am using y is equal to 25 or y is equal to 25 semicolon, these are very basic things. If you don't know about these small things, then writing a very long code is very tricky.
Do you consider this small things help to write large or long codes?
Yeah, it's important. Besides, MATLAB is actually matrix laboratory. It's related to mathematics. If you know about the basic mathematics, then MATLAB learning is very easy. Like in MATLAB, we are using different operators. We are using different functions in MATLAB. Sine, cosine, tangent. These are different functions. Logarithm functions. We are using all these functions in MATLAB. Besides the functions, we are using arrays, matrices in MATLAB. These are very important. Most of the time we are using these matrices and vectors in our codes. Maybe you observe these matrices and vectors in our codes. Loops are very important.
How you can apply this method that we deal with this method? How you can apply? What do you read?
Okay, I told you that before learning any code, you have to first learn about the basic, the way in which MATLAB is dealing about. For example, MATLAB have different types of syntax. You have to know about the syntax or the different function names. For example, if you don't know what is the function name of k-means, then what will you type? For example, it's like in this way. It's giving me error. It maybe I'm trying like to k-means. So I have to first know about what is the function or why the function of k-means is dealing in MATLAB. So you have to find out the basic function, the small example, the small demo codes. You have to read the demo codes. You have to read the examples, the small examples, and find out the solution of these examples. Like for example, I'm writing this load Fisher arrays. Okay, it's a data set in MATLAB. It's predefined data set in MATLAB. Okay, CLC, clear all. I am clearing all the variable names from my workspace and copy this line. Okay, it's in my data set. There are two values, MEAS and species. If you type on species, you will find what is in this list. You can find this. These are the species names. These are the different species names. Okay, and next thing is it's 150 cross 4 mean there are 4 columns in this list. 4 columns in my list. This is my first value, second, third, fourth. These are my 4th columns, and total 150 rows. It is showing me 150 rows and 4 columns. In species, there are 150 rows and 1 columns. This is a predefined data set in MATLAB. Then I have to write what is actually what is MEAS. So it is also a MATLAB function. Either you can find out from help, you can find what is MEAS. Just type help MEAS. MEAS is a variable of type variable, or you can use MEAS. Yeah, file MEAS not found. It's not finding the MEAS value. Okay, sorry, it's not predefined value. It's defined in this data set. So it is not showing here. It is giving me an error. It is not a predefined function name. So what I want to know now is in my MEAS, I'm giving it a name X. So what does it mean? So how I will find what is the meaning of this line? So you just remove the semicolon, you will find out these values. It's the output of MEAS colon 3 to 4. What does this colon mean? All the rows are coming in this value. You can see 150 rows. The colon means display all the rows. All the rows will be included. And from 3 and 4 columns, only run 3 and 4 columns. So these are only running the 3 and 4 column. If you want to open it, it's my third column, it's my fourth column.
I think now, like when you deal with the active power and speed, you just choose 2 from the table, yes? Like me, when I send you my data set, 3, 4, I think 5
yeah,
columns.
There are 5 columns.
Just with the wind speed and active power.
Yeah, we don't need the other things. There is no need of that other columns. To type it again, just move forward. You just move upward, and I am writing now semicolon. Again, typing enter. Then you can see the list is not coming in this case because I am stopping from displaying these values by typing semicolon at the end of line. To open a figure, I am opening a figure. Just opening a figure. There's nothing in this figure. It's just opening a figure window.
I see you use the loop for a lot.
Yeah,
loop for.
Yeah, it's important because loops are important. Most of the time we are using different variables and so running those lines in different value. For example, to display all these points. So I'm using for loop for each point. For example, I have 150 points, so I'm using for loop to run it 150 times to display all these points. So we will study about the for loop in more detail in our next lectures. Let's type it in MATLAB command window. X is actually the third and fourth column. These are 150 rows. So what I am doing now here in plot is plotting a figure, a graph, or anything. I'm using the first. This one is showing the first column. This is the first column. The 2 is showing the second column. Column means display all the rows. Total 150 rows. So there are 150 values. So all these values will be inserted in my plot. It's actually taking it as an x-axis. This value is taking it as y-axis. So in this list, you can see there are 2 columns. The first one it's dealing it as x-axis. It's using this value as my y-axis. And you know that for plotting a 2D.
My bro,
yeah.
Do you see my bro? You define the x 3 and 4. Why when you want to plot, you say x1 and x2? Why you didn't say plot x3, x4?
Because actually the third and fourth columns are the MEAS. It's saved in. It's actually taking from the MEAS third and fourth column. But in X, yeah, from the table. It's the third and fourth column of the MES. But in X, only these 2 columns are saved. So in X, it is the first column, and it's in X it is the second column. But in MES, it is the third column, and in MES it is the fourth column. So that is the difference. That's why we are using it as X. If we are using here MES, then we have to use the third. Here we have to type it third and fourth. That is the difference. We can use these. We can use it. because it is showing the third column and fourth column, but in X it is the first column. That should be the first column, and in X this one will be the second column. And let's see.
Sometimes I have a mistake when there is
you can see the
or something like this.
Okay, do you see the figure?
No, I didn't see.
Okay, I'm sharing it. Do you see it now?
Yes, now I see.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
So that's it. That is the basic thing. Like in here, you can see this is the same plot as we got from R command. We change this line to MES, change this one value to 3, and change this 2 value to 4, and getting the same plot. There is no difference between these two plots.
There is. So, I think I saw there is the ready function here.
Ready?
There is ready. You have to find it here.
Yeah. We have to mean the plots. The points are same. Mean there is no difference between the points.
Yes.
Important thing is to know about what does it mean. Actually, I am showing you the way how we are dealing with codes. Like for example, if I'm typing all these values, I'm copying all these values, and CLC clear all, close all, closing all the figures, and typing all these values. It will give me an output, but I will not know what does this line mean, what does this line mean, what does this line mean. So if you want to find out exactly what each line mean in my code, then you have to type each line and find the output, how it is varying in my outputs. Yeah, as you told me that sometimes you are taking mistakes in commas.
Yes, in comma and something like this. How I can to learn it?
We haven't moved yet to MATLAB matrix, to arrays, to loops, to functions. We will study some already defined functions. We will make some functions, use different loops, use different arrays, use different types of matrices, how to add, how to subtract those matrices, how to use different operators in matrices. Then you will learn, you will not be mistaken in these commas, in these semicolons, colons. Then you will practice on it in multiple ways. So MATLAB is actually a very big laboratory, very big laboratory. To learn in many things, then you have to first take interest in learning MATLAB. Interest is very
step
important.
By step.
Yeah, step by step. Yeah. You cannot learn all the code combinedly. If you are thinking that I will learn 50-line code in one day, then it is not possible. So when a student is good in mathematics, then he can learn MATLAB as quickly as possible.
Do you mean mathematics is so easy for me, but I have a mistake in programmer, in computer science, like MATLAB or something like this?
Mathematics is the basic behind MATLAB. If you want to learn about, for example, you are working on matrices in MATLAB, then first practice on it on your pages, how we are dealing in matrices, how we are adding matrices, how we are subtracting, dividing matrices. Then come to MATLAB, type in help matrix. Just type in MATLAB matrix. You'll find hundreds of pages related to matrix. Then you can find the different techniques, how they are using matrix in MATLAB. So using matrix in simple mathematics and using matrices in MATLAB, there is some differences. Because in MATLAB, it's mostly using different predefined functions, which can make our calculation more easy than theoretical mathematics.